Hello, Surrender to Remember portal. My name is Hollis Bailey, and I am the founder of this portal. One member, along with 3 members of our team, here to offer you some incredible leadership, knowledge, and experiential tools to help you navigate this world, this realm of consciousness ascension, of spiritual growth, of self-development. So welcome to May 2021 Inside the Portal. This month is titled Creativity in Action, and we're going to be looking at and working with the law of attraction and quantum healing. So if you're new to the portal, or whether you've been here since the beginning, just a little bit of a review of where we've been since this portal began in January. In January, we took a look at coming home to your body. So there are some incredible tools to help you get grounded on the physical plane to be able to do this work and have a good foundation of self-care and self-love and being in your physical body. So in February, we took a look at joy, pleasure, freedom, and ecstasy. So that is an incredible module to look at. And go through any of the resources to help you get in your pleasure, in your ecstasy. We're going to talk about how important that is in regards to conscious manifestation this month. In March, we took a look at emotions and our emotional body, and I gave you some really good tools to help you process emotions, a somatic tool, and then just good information in regards to how to hold space for you and your emotions, which is something we're all doing on an intense level in here because the majority of you are empaths and very sensitive people. So really, you can think of this whole portal as the tools to embodying and claiming the gift that is your sensitivity. In last month in April, we looked at how do we claim our life? How do we reclaim our life? It was titled Radical Self-Responsibility. How do you take all of your stories, all of your limiting beliefs, all of your experiences, everything you've ever been through up until this point in time, including your current circumstances, and love it? How can you integrate all of those parts you've been pushing away or trying to change or trying to get rid of or denying? How can you integrate all that back into yourself and be in alignment and a place of wholeness so that you can be of divine service in the world? And this month, I saved the law of attraction and quantum healing and manifestation, this topic, as a follow-up to all of those tools. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview because all of those tools are going to be absolutely 100% important in terms of conscious manifestation. So go over to the workshop after watching this intro video. You can check out the workshop, you can check out the collective oracle reading, and then the channeling session if you're coming in before that. The channeling session's on the 17th. If you've come into the portal after that, check that out. All really good resources to give you more of an action point on how to apply these tools to your life to become a more effective manifester. So I just want to give a little bit of a spoiler alert here in regards to the law of attraction and quantum healing and manifestation. It really, and I'm going to say it a million times, you're going to hear it a million times in the workshop, but it's who we are. It's actually a definition of who we are. So the law of attraction and the quantum field of healing are more intellectual concepts for us to learn about and then start to apply. But if you actually look at what the law of attraction describes and entails, every spiritual religion, philosophy of a religion, every spiritual leader since the beginning of time, even before there was a written language, has been living by this law. We're manifesting everything all of the time, 100% of the time. This is really where this radical self-responsibility comes in being able to claim that and being able to become aware of that and becoming able to say, everything in my life is of my creation. Whether it's what you think you want or not, it's true. You just being here in this body at this time is a creation, is a manifestation of what your consciousness decided for you before you got here. So we've been doing this since the beginning, since before we actually manifested in this body. This may be the first time you're hearing this. And if it is, welcome to the world of consciousness. Welcome to this incredibly powerful teaching that will no doubt change your life once you start to wrap your head around these principles. If this is something you've been working with for a long time, I can guarantee that you're going to hear some things repeated, but it's going to be an extra push for you to really step into this place of what is the actual work that you need to do for you in the moment to be able to create more of the things you desire. It's not all about creating things that we want and we desire, because there are different levels of manifestation, which I'll talk in detail about in the workshop. But when we look at what our soul, when we consider what our soul wants for us, some of us are aware of what our soul wants for us because we've been shown the same lessons over and over to the point where now we say, oh, I get why that lesson keeps coming in, even though I don't want it. It's because my soul decided, I decided as my soul, my consciousness decided that that's what I came here to live. And now it's just time to sink into that and surrender to that and accept and love the lessons that are coming in so that you can move on to the next lesson. So this is such a fun topic. It has a near and dear place in my heart, because actually learning from a mental perspective and intellectual perspective about the law of attraction by the book The Secret and the quantum physics and quantum healing was what helped break me open. It was what helped break, I guess, the the shell of my consciousness open, and was really a huge part of my beginning awakening in my early 20s. And I'll tell you about that in the workshop. So it's been a common theme of mine to revisit, and I don't visit it on a conscious level every day. I don't need to know everything about the law of attraction anymore, because I'm very much in a place where I know and accept that everything that happens in my life is of my creation, whether it's something that I want or not. And so I hope to inspire you to get to that place, or to start to get to that place too, by learning some of the tricks and tools that will just become a part of your daily life. Because when you realize that you're creating everything in your life all the time, it's this place of trust. It becomes this you just become a being of trust, and a being that is of service to your soul and your higher consciousness, knowing that you are God and so is everyone else, and we're all doing this thing together. So I'm so excited to go through these materials with you. Welcome to May inside the portal, and I'll see you in the workshop and in the other materials. Leave a comment if you have any questions or comments on what you've heard so far, and let's move on to the next lesson.